Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Welcome to another video on signal and system analysis. In this video, I'm going to show you the solution to example 5 from our handout. Okay, chapter 1 of our handout. So in this question, we are asked to determine the average power of this given square wave signal. Right. So if you remember from our handout or even from our lecture, to calculate the average power of a given signal, we use this integration formula. Okay, minus t over 2 for x of t squared dt. Right. So now we have to right, substitute the value into this formula. Right. So in order to do that, let's first examine this given signal. So if we look at this signal over here, we can see that, let's say I go from t equals to 0 here, go to the right, go down, go to the right, and go up. Okay, so starting at here, time, okay, at time equals to this capital T here. Okay, I'm going to now repeat the same pattern. Okay, so therefore from t0 until t equals to t here, okay, this is our fundamental period. Okay, similarly, let's say if you go from here, you go to the right, you go down, go to the right, and go up again. So starting from here, you're going to repeat the same pattern. So it means this one, okay, is another cycle, and the period is 2t minus t, so it's t. Okay, from here is t, from here is t, so it means our fundamental period here is t. Okay, therefore if we substitute into the equation over here, okay, we can be, the period is 1 over t. Okay, alright, so now for the integration part, so let's examine again our signal. So if you look here, okay, our signal, okay, we can divide. So for this portion, for this one period portion of our signal from 0 until this t over here, we can see that from 0 until t over 2 here, the amplitude of our signal is equals to positive 1. And then from t over 2 until t here, the amplitude of our signal is minus 1. Okay, so therefore we have to include this, okay, changes or difference in the amplitude in the equation as well. Okay, so therefore we're going to write the equation as this. Oops. From 0 until t over 2, okay, the amplitude of the signal is positive 1 square dt. Okay, and then plus from t over 2 until t, the amplitude of the signal is minus 1 square dt. Okay, now p equals to 1 over t. So this one, if we solve this part and this part, they are 1. 1 square minus 1 square will be 1. So we are left with 0 t over 2 dt plus this one from t over 2 until t dt. Now let's integrate. So 1 over t, if we integrate this, we get t from 0 until t over 2 plus, we integrate this part, again we get t from t over 2 until t. Okay, so p equals to 1 over t. Now we substitute the limit, so we get t over 2 minus 0 plus t minus t over 2. Okay, so this one minus t over 2 and this t over 2 cancel out. This one is just 0. Therefore, this t and this t can also cancel out. Therefore, we are left with p equals to 1 watt. Okay, which is the value for the energy, the average power of this given square wave signal. Okay, so I hope with this example you know how to apply this integration formula to calculate the average power of a given signal. So with that, I end this video and I see you again in another video for another example. Thank you.